Hey there, welcome to Concept Hunter. Today we're going to talk about From Sprout to Splendor, which is a Ludum Dare 34 game, as you can see. And this is actually the ending screen of the game, because there's no starting screen in the game. Once you load it up, it immediately starts up. So I decided it's best to start it up here. The art is by Ben Lafretz, the music is by Andrew Lafretz, and the code is by Jeremy Knieger. And this game is right on the borderline between an idle game that just has nothing there and a tower defense game, which, if you think about it, tower defense are the idle games of yore. The idle games where there's actually strategy, you actually have to think, you actually have to understand the game, build up a path, the correct way to do things, or a specific way, build up your own strategy, and win the game through that. And idle games, the worst possible example I can think about is Cookie Clicker, probably, where there's just nothing there. It is an empty game entirely. There's just nothing there. So this game is a little bit in the middle, but it tries to be more of a tower defense game. And sadly, it doesn't have much to it because it's a Ludum Dare game, so we can forgive them on that sense. But it has a really good base. And it's actually kind of nice. I also enjoyed the music, so I played through it. And what happened is, it's a puzzle game, because you basically just have to solve it. Let's get started and see what the hell I'm talking about. So, we have this tiny little plant, and sun is coming from the top. You saw the same mechanic in Plants vs. Zombies, if you've ever played that. And water I get, as we go along with time, automatically. Water just is collected by the roots. And sun I have to click. So there's also this progress bar, which when it reaches the end, I'll tell you, you could grow. And by the way, all of this information I read from the description because there's no tutorial in the game itself, which is quite unfortunate. You could even do one screen to just explain what the hell's going on. It's not that complicated with this game. And, well, you have to read the description in order to understand that. It's not the greatest way. But again, Ludum Dare game, so we're going to be cool with it. So what the hell are these things at the bottom? Those are 5 upgrades that we can get. We can upgrade all of them once, and then 2 of these we can upgrade a second time. But there aren't a lot of upgrades is what I'm trying to say. What do they do? The first one is roots. You get more water faster over time. The leaves give you automatic sun, so on top of you clicking the sun, you'll get automatically some sun. The ants defend against worms, which are on the ground. As you can see, I have an ant over here, and the worms are coming in, and they actually die. And the thorns, which I'm going to get right now, defend against flying units, which we haven't seen yet, but we'll see in a little bit. So, and the last thing is the poison, which defends both against ground units and air units in some kind of fashion. I don't know the numbers for any of these things, except for, it's funny, you don't know the numbers of how much damage you'll get or how much HP those worms have and how the damage process goes along and what does each upgrade do, but you can see that the amount of sun and water that each one of these things will do. The first number is S and a number, and there is water and a number, W and a water, to how much it's going to cost. So, what is in this game, really? I just played it through, and I actually just had to solve it. What do I mean by I had to solve it? There's always the same thing that happens. I'm assuming there's some kind of randomization, but it's not a ton. The majority of what happens here is that the second you have enough to get ants, worms will start coming in. So you have to get ants as soon as possible. You have to. There's no other option. You have to get the ants. And then you kind of have to get the thorns because, well, if you actually have to really grow, okay, there you go. If you grow, the HP is replenished and actually goes bigger. So I had 100, now I have 200 HP, and it goes from whatever it is straight up to HP to 200. So that's the only way to heal up HP, which is clearly a really important thing to do. You have to get the ants first, and you kind of have to get the thorns first, because otherwise these things will just stay there and keep attacking you and will kill you. If there's no defensive measure, you'll die. So you have to get it. And after that, you're kind of safe. You probably want to go for leaves and roots. Grow if you are low in HP. And that's it. That's the game. I just had to solve it. I tried a couple of different things. I tried to be super greedy and just go for leaves at the start, but I immediately I died to a worm. So I had to figure out that I had to get ants. It's basically, I just had to figure out the game. I had to learn what the game is going to throw at me, and then what do I need to do in order to survive. And that's it. I can always win this. It's completely, there's no random chance here whatsoever anymore. It's just about understanding and knowing what the game has to offer. But the base is really, really cool. And you can see 1,000 different ways where you can improve upon this and turn it into hopefully more of a tower defense game than a dumb idle game where you just click a couple of things and nothing really matters. What we have to do is actually grow, I believe, one more time. I have roots, leaves, and poison. I can upgrade ants and thorns one more time, but there's no real point to that. I'll just grow one more time and I'll finish the game and I'll win. I'll get a flower. And that's it. It's a sweet little game. I like the music and I like the art for it. And it's a good base for something in the future. And I really wanted to show it because it really does stand on the point, because it's so simple. They clearly want to do something more here. They want to go in the direction of a tower defense and not in the direction of lame idle games that have nothing in them. But it was really on the line, and that's why I wanted to show it. I think we're done. Yeah, there you go. So it's called From Sprout to Splendor. It's a really cute little game from Ludum Dare. You've won! No greater beauty. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching Concept Hunter, and I'll see you guys next time.